On this special episode of Campus Update, the origins of Halloween, Halloween do's and don'ts, last-minute costume ideas, this year's costume contest, do Oilers scare easily? Scare Camp, Nicole's cooking show, what lurks in Huntington Beach High School, Haunted Huntington, and the curse of Michael Jackson. Greetings, Oilers! Welcome to the Sweet Tooth Spooky Halloween Special. I'm your monstrous MC, Brianna Famto, and I'm dying to get things underway. But before we start with our delicious digressions and spiritual skits, I have a question for you. Do you know the history of Halloween? Halloween was originally a Celtic holiday honoring the deceased. At this time of year, the Celts would dance around bonfires to deter spirits and would dress up as frightening characters to keep from being possessed. Later, when the Romans controlled the Celtic land, they added their own celebration of the apple goddess Pomona. This combination led to the tradition of apple bobbing. By the time the ideas of Halloween had come to America, the infamous potato famine was occurring in those now Irish lands. And as such, the Irish immigrants began to go door to door, collecting food for themselves. Eventually, this practice evolved into the oh-so-important trick-or-treating we all love. Now perhaps you can survive the viewing of our little show. But you're not ready for Halloween yet until you know the do's and don'ts. Let's listen carefully to the rules set forth by our colleagues, Coco and Christina.
Halloween is quickly approaching and we're here to give you some advice.
Here are some ideas on what to do and what not to do to keep this a safe and fun Halloween for everyone.
Don't steal little kids' candy. This will haunt them for the rest of their lives.
Do keep your costumes creative. Don't spend another Halloween being a typical cat or witch.
Don't do a Ouija board in a cemetery. This will conjure bad spirits that will come to haunt you.
Do leave something to the imagination. Keep your costumes classy and not trashy.
Thanks for the tips, girls. I'm sure they'll come in handy when Halloween rolls around in a few days. And just to make sure you're in the spirit of that celebrated day, we decided to set up a live ghost watch. Rumors are circulating about some funny happenings here on campus at night, so we decided to send James, our expert on all things undead, to debunk these rumors once and for all. James, how's it going out there?
Well, I've been out here for about 4 hours now, and so far there hasn't really been anything eventful happening at all.
Thanks, James. We'll definitely check back with you later. In the meantime, if you haven't picked out your costume yet, then you may be dead on your feet this Hallows Eve. But if you still want to find some ghoulish getup, we have a few suggestions and inspirations.
Hey Oilers, the most important part about Halloween is your costume, but Halloween is this Thursday and you might not have anything to wear. But that's okay because we got you covered. Go old-fashioned and dress up as a sheet ghost. Comment on pop culture.
I came in like a wrecking ball.
Create something punny.
Go Ceilings, we're number one fan. Yeah, go Ceilings.
And if worse comes to worse, just be yourself. E.
Hey Oilers, we're here to update you on a costume contest that's going to be in the amphitheater. Here's some fresh and sassy rules and stuff. So here's Devin Burke with ASB.
On Halloween, we're going to be holding a Halloween contest here in the amphitheater at the beginning of a lunch. We're going to have 4 categories, including the scariest, funniest, most unique, and overall. And the winners will receive prizes, and it's going to be awesome.
Those are some cleverly creative costumes. We hope you all have similar dress-up success. But costumes aside, we all know what Halloween is really about, don't we? The real hope of the season is that we all get a good, fun fright. Just to illustrate this point, we decided to set up a little interview to see just how easily people scare.
My office is way scarier than here.
While we might not be so skilled at scaring people, maybe a real phantom is. Let's see if our ghost watch has picked up any paranormal occurrences. James, have we got anything so far?
No, nothing's happening at all.
Thanks, James. We'll check back with you later. I hear something growling. Wait, that's just my stomach. Scaring people and waiting for ghosts really works up my appetite. But while vampires drink blood and zombies munch on brains, I much prefer some human sustenance. My minions should be able to help me in this endeavor. Take it away, Nicole Cortez.
Hey Oilers, today we're going to make frozen banana ghosts, a simple treat just in time for Halloween. All you need are some bananas, some melted white chocolate, some mini semi-sweet chocolate chips, and lollipop sticks. First, cut your bananas in half as shown. Pop in a lollipop stick and freeze overnight. Take white chocolate chips and fill a mug. Melt them in the microwave, stirring after each 30 seconds until smooth to avoid burning. Finally, frost the bananas with the chocolate and add ghost eyes and a mouth. The bananas will be cold enough to harden the chocolate. Boo!
Tasty treats are all good for satisfying hunger, but the bravest have more taste buds for terror, don't they? Well, if you're looking to get your heart pounding, then you need look no further than our own historic auditorium. At this time of year, our resident ghost George is sure to be in top form. In fact, some of our correspondents may have even caught a small glimpse of him.
Hey, I'm Sydney Elmos here at the high school auditorium with my cameraman Toby. There have been reports of paranormal activity happening in this very theater. Supposedly his name's George. Let's go see what we can find. It's been told that George killed himself in this very theater because his girlfriend fell in love with someone else. His news still hangs here today. Now we're going to try and contact George's spirit. George, if you're here, show us a sign. George, are you here? Toby, this is so stupid. Let's just go home. There's nothing there.
Cindy, behind you.
Toby! See that? Yeah. Please tell me you saw that. Oh my god. Oh my god.
Well, that could have turned out better. We're running out of time for today, but before we go, I think we should check back in with James, who's still outside waiting for a spirit to appear. James, how's it going?
So now I think it's safe to assume that there's nothing happening here at Huntington Beach High School, and that we have nothing to worry about, and that we can just all move on with our daily activities. Are we hearing this in the studio? I seem to be hearing some kind of interference. It's an interference of some sort. I don't quite.
James? Can we get a feed going? No? Oh well. Well, I hope those brave reporters won't be too disturbed to go trick-or-treating this year. Anyway, I'm Brianna Famthung, wishing you a happy Halloween and suggesting you keep cool, classy, and alive. See you next time. Maybe.